Hey Oilers, Coach Lee here with you. We're back again today with another video to go over defensive zone positioning. The defensive zone is the zone that our goaltender is in. It is also the zone that we as a team are trying to defend the opposing team from scoring goals. When we are in the defensive end, we must do what we like to call protect the house. As you can see here, the house is this area right here. Okay, this is the area of the ice that presents the most opportunity for the other team to have scoring opportunities. So when we are in the defensive end, we want to make sure that we protect the house first. If you as a player are in the defensive end and are unsure of where you are supposed to go, it is never a bad idea to always just come back to the house, look around, protect from inside out, and then go back to your position. All right, so we're going to go over the defensive zone positions that we have. So as we take a look here into the defensive zone that our goaltender is in, we're going to have our lefty, our righty, our center is going to be down low for defensive help as well, and then our left winger and right winger are going to be up top. This is the formation that we have when we want to protect the house. Okay, we all come to the inside here. Now we will progress this with the puck going into this corner. Now we must remember that we have two sides of the ice in the zone. We have the weak side and the strong side. The strong side is the side that the puck is on. So if the puck is in this corner right here, we'll draw a line down the middle of the ice right there. And this area over here that the puck is on is called the strong side. And this area over here that the puck is not on is called the weak side. So how we defend this is we want to get every one of our players to the strong side of the ice. We do this to cut off the opposing team's time and space, requiring them to make plays in smaller areas, which then force turnovers and opportunities for us to get the puck. So how we do this is this left defenseman, if the puck is in this corner, he now becomes what we call our strong side D. So our strong side D is going to go down and cover the puck. Okay, now we have a man-on-man system here. It's very easy. So he goes and gets the guy with the puck. The D that's in front of the net is our weak side D. He will then just cover the opposing forward that is in front of the net. Now our center, being a man-on-man, and he is our support down low, will come and he will cover this third forward that sits high in the scoring zone right there. So we have our strong side D covering the puck, we have our weak side D covering the front of the net, and our center is covering the additional forward down low in the zone. So just as we have a strong side D and a weak side D, we will also have a strong side winger and a weak side winger. So if the puck is on this side here, this is our strong side. We want to make sure that we get all of our players again into the strong side of the ice to cut off the other opposing team's time and space. So this winger right here is now going to become our strong side winger. The strong side winger is wanting to be positioned along the boards here to make sure that we cover the defenseman of the opposing team on the blue line. That is the only responsibility you have, is to cover that defenseman and to make sure that you are an option for a breakout pass. We do not want our wingers to come down low into the zone here, as it opens up the defenseman that they are supposed to be covering up at the blue line. We want our wingers to operate in this area of the ice along the boards if they're the strong side winger. Now the weak side winger right here still has to be on the strong side of the ice. We can't be sitting way over here, Okay, we can't be sitting way over here, or we don't want to be way over here. We have to be kind of right in the middle of the ice right there. Now the weak side winger does have some options as far as where they can go. Their main responsibility is to cover this D right here, the weak side defenseman of the opposing team. The weak side winger can also come down into this area of the ice right at the top of the circles to help out in the house area if they need to, or they can come up here to cover that defenseman. But their primary responsibility is that opposing weak side defenseman on the blue line. All right, so now we're going to go over if the puck does change sides. So if the puck does go over here to the other side, the strong side and the weak side then shift, right? So the strong side is now over here. So it turns our weak side defenseman in front of the net. When the puck goes over to the other side of the ice here, he then becomes the strong side defenseman. So they then go into the corner there. Our center supports across the ice here. And our other defenseman, who was our strong side D, now becomes our weak side D in front of the net. Our weak side wing now becomes the strong side wing and must get over to the boards here. And our strong side wing now becomes our weak side wing and must come to the middle of the ice. So this forward would transition there. This forward would transition here. And this forward would transition to the front of the net. Right there. Okay? With the D transitioning over here. So it's the same setup, but everybody just switches sides. The main things that we have to focus on are, number one, that this D that's in front of the net gets down into that corner to take possession of the puck as quick as possible, and that the weak side wing here gets over to the strong side wing position here on the board so they're ready for a breakout pass. We want to remember that it is a man-on-man system, so we only have to worry about covering one person. We want to just trust that everyone is going to do their jobs, and if we do that, we're going to be okay. So just a quick scenario here. This D right there in the corner, if this forward with the puck starts coming up the wall here, we want that D to follow them. This forward goes down into the corner, we want that forward to follow them. So once we have established who our man is going to be, or who we're supposed to be guarding on the opposing team, we just want to stay with them at all times until we gain possession of the puck so we can try to break out the puck from our zone. The only exception we're going to have to this is our weak side defenseman in front of the net. We always want you in front of the net to make sure that you're there to help out, to make sure that nothing gets through in the house and we can clear out pucks from the front of the net. I hope this helps you better understand the defensive zone positions that we expect of you when we're playing the game of hockey. We must remember that we have to protect the house first, as when we allow the other team to get into the house, we allow them to have good scoring opportunities. We also want to make sure that we keep the puck to the outside of the ice and that we make sure that we stay with our man at all times. Hope this helps out again. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go Oilers!